What's good, YouTube? This your boy Sip King, back with another video. On this video, I want to talk about how growing up in the streets shapes you. That part. How growing up in the streets shapes you. And like anytime you're a guy from the street and you been around guns, drugs, trap houses, betrayal of friends, snitching, all of that. Anytime you be around those type of people in those hostile environments like that, it'll shape you to be more smarter, wiser, and to have less friends, and to keep your circle small and move in silence. Those are the elements that'll shape you into a better man if you come from the street. That's what a lot of people don't understand and realize. See, you have people from different walks of life that don't understand guys from the street. You know what I mean? Like the basic foundation of life is the streets. The majority of society is the streets. That's what people don't understand. You know, you can't too much differentiate street people from civilians like that, because even people that's in business was street guys at one time. I say 50% of businessmen that own a business, especially a black man that own a business, they is from some part of the hood or some hood or something, or that better yet, they may have somebody in their family that's from the streets. So the streets is the majority of society. We make up most of society, man, and meaning the minority is like looked at as more like a political aspect of social life, you know what I mean, versus street people that come from the street, you know, that struggle, you know, living in poverty, and that have no other resources to get the funds they need to survive, like pay bills or, you know, buy a car or feed their kids or whatever. Like, people from the street are like the lowest people, like far as financially, far as money wise. Now you have different aspects of street people, like people that live in poor. Then you have people from the street that actually get money, but they get money illegally. You know what I'm saying? And the guys that get money illegally, like what they fail to realize is, if they was to be smart and invest their money into businesses and things of that nature, they can empower the community. That's where the downfall is at. But a person that comes from that environment, that comes from those conditions, most of them don't make it out. Just be honest with you. 70% of people from the hood don't make it out. 30% make it out the hood because they find resources. They are determined to change and make their life better. And I'm one of them. I'm one of the 30% that made it out the hood. To be real with everybody watching this video, like I came from that environment. That's why I can sit here on this video and talk about this. But the hood life and the hood way of thinking is like backwards, because like you can't be stuck still in one place and think you're gonna grow and prosper and move forward in life. You know, impossible, because it's too many obstacles against you. It's way too many obstacles against you. Like certain rappers that came from the street, like a Boosie, a Rilo, 3 Mafia, you know what I'm saying, or Trick Daddy, you know, like Scarface. Then you got other people like Master P. You got hot boys like Lil Wayne, Turk, and BG. Don't guys from the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't guys straight up from the street and made it out by the grace of God, you know. But when you see people like that made it out the hood and they progressing and they financially stable and they can go anywhere they want to go because they have money, they made it out, they made a way for themselves with their talent. That's a motivation force that should be instilled into every other black brother in America, including me, which it motivates me. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. You know what I mean? Have a YouTube channel, wrote a book. It's a motivation force to me and I'm pushing to be better and better each and every day. But at the same time, I did great because I made that one time choice to get away. You know what I'm saying? And my testimony is 2006. You know what I mean? Like when I made it out the penitentiary, and I went back to stay with my mom and dad for like a year and some change, and I was back in the street, and then I was thinking to myself one day, I was like twisted, and you know, 'cause I was turning up and smoked a blunt. Then I thought about it, you know, and I've seen what was going on in my hood, and I thought about it, and I thought about my age and all. I said, man, I need to get away from this. I need to change because I don't want to go back to those conditions, you know, being stuck in the hood, getting locked up, getting in trouble, putting my life in danger and things of that nature. And, you know, then I was praying to God at the time. I used to pray every night. Still do, but I need to pray more, but I still pray every night. But at the time I was praying and praying, then God put in my mind like, man, you need to pack up your stuff and leave and move to Alabama. And ever since the beginning of 2007, I haven't turned back or looked back since. You know what I'm saying? But the things I seen in the street, it shaped me to be a better man. You know what I mean? I seen guys lose their life. I seen guys went behind guys' back and betrayed them. You know what I mean? I've been betrayed. You know what I mean? And the elements in the street that shaped me was the experiences that I've been through. I've been shot at before, been shot before. I lost a homie. He died in my lap. I had a homie that died in my lap in the backseat of my car on the way to the hospital when I was 19 years old. That situation shaped me. You know what I mean? Like, it shaped me to not trust no other man or no other nigga in the street that call themselves, oh yeah, you my bro, you my G, you my this and that. It taught me not to trust nobody. It taught me that nobody is your friend in those streets, man. That's what those situations in life taught me. It taught me to be a better man, be wiser, use my third eye, and move in silence. That's what like those street life situations taught me. You know what I mean? I've been there, I've seen it, and I've done it. You know, and it was a situation where I got jumped before. You know what I mean? Coming from a store, you know, a brother from the same clique as me helping a guy from another clique jump on me. You know what I'm saying? In my own hood, like that situation that happened to me right there taught me even more. You know what I'm saying? That taught me even more. So this just a testimony to everybody, to all the youngsters. Like, your homeboy, the homeboy you think that's your homeboy is not your homeboy. You think the streets got your back. They don't have your back. Because listen, when I got locked up, sometimes I got locked up, and then the time I went down and did 5 years, all that time I ain't get a letter from nobody. Nobody from the street sent me no money on my books. Nobody wrote me a letter or nothing. You know what I mean? And the fact that I went through that situation taught me I don't have nobody out here but myself and God. You know what I mean? God upstairs. You know, the Heavenly Father. That's who I had. That's my best friend. That's my homie. You know, because one thing about it, he can drop me dead right now if I don't honor him like I supposed to and continue praying to him like I supposed to. For real. That's why I had to make the video and put this out there, because I am thinking about it. I was thinking about it, still is thinking about it. Like, sometimes I'll sit down and have a drink and go back and reflect on my past and put a smile on my face and say to myself, I'm proud of myself. This is how far I came. I'm a better man now. I'm out here working, making honest living. I'm not in no streets or nothing. That's why I prefer to do what I do, to keep me away and keep me separated from the negativity and the bad and the ugly. That's the difference. You know what I mean? Then I'm mingling with different ethnic backgrounds. I'm mingling with Caucasian people. I'm mingling more with Caucasian people. I'm mingling more with Mexicans. I'm mingling more with Latinos. I'm mingling more with different ethnic backgrounds, and I'm learning more. I'm being more cultural diversified as a man. I'm more cultural diversified more than ever in my entire life. And that means a lot to me. You know what I mean? That means a whole ton to me. Cause I came a long way. That's the thing, you know. That's how growing up in the streets shapes you. Like those situations I just stated above is how the streets shapes you to be a better person overall. Yeah. And it's just a life lesson that I'm putting out there for the youngsters to watch, listen to, and understand and take in. Because listen, those streets do not love you. Those streets is your enemy. The streets is your op. Straight business. But anyway, hit the like and subscribe button. I'ma end this video and I'm out. Peace.